Namaskaram, welcome back to the roots. The great woman personality of today is Karaikal Ammayar. She is one of the 63 Nayanmars. She was a great devotee of Shiva. And there are 3 female Nayanmars among the 63 and she is one among them. She belonged to the period 6th century AD and she was born in a family of merchant in Karaikal. Her original name was Punithavatiyar. So she was born in Karaikal, brought up in Karaikal and she got married and she lived in Karaikal. The father wanted the daughter to be with them. So she lived in Karaikal with her husband. One day, the husband got 2 mangoes from someone and sent the mangoes to his house. She kept it. She received from that person and kept it. And there was a person coming. He was feeling hungry and he wanted food. So she gave one of the mangoes to him with the food. He was very happy and blessed her and he went off. Then after some time the husband came home and she gave him food and gave one mango to him, the leftover one to him. He asked for one more because it was very tasty. But she didn't have. So she prayed to God, how to manage this? What am I going to do? Then God said, I will provide you. So he gave. And she gave that mango to him. But the husband found the taste of this mango different from the previous one. So he said, this is not the same mango what I sent. Then he understood that she has got some divine power. And he decided that he cannot live with her anymore because he found she is not an ordinary woman. And he left her and he went away and settled with her. He got married to another woman and he had a daughter and daughter was named after Punithavatiyar. The relatives of her were searching for this man and they found that this person is living there and they took her to him. Then they found there was already a family settled there. So they asked him, why did you move away from Punithavatiyar? He said, no, she's so beautiful and I found divinity in her beauty. So I decided I should not live with her because she is not an ordinary woman. Then Punithavatiyar, who was later known as Karaikal Ammayar, she decided she should not remain beautiful anymore. So she prayed to God to grace her with ghost form of body. Then God also accepted her prayer and she got a skeletal body and people got frightened of her. They were all running away from her. But she said, these people are in ignorance. They do not know what is Atma. People who know Atma, who realize Atma will not go away because they will not see the outer appearance. They will not see the body. So I am not bothered about these people. My concentration is on Lord Shiva. I want Lord Shiva to like me and he will like me. So she was the first one to sing Padikam. And she sang Tiruvandadi, Irattai Manimalai Antadi. So, all her songs were in praise of Lord Shiva and regarding the philosophy of life. She wanted to go to Mount Kailash. She reached the holy peak. She climbed the mountain with head because she didn't want to keep her feet on the mountain. And Shakti was watching this and she was very much impressed by her devotion to Shiva. So she was mentioning this to Shiva. Then Shiva said, yes, she's my mother. She's coming to take care of me. And Karaikal Ammayar, that is Punithavatiyar later came to be known as Karaikal Ammayar. So she had the darshan of Shiva. And Shiva asked her, what do you want? She said, I want immortal blissful love for you. Let me be liberated from the birth again. Even if I get birth again, I should have a birth in which I should never forget you. I should be with remembrance of you. I should be always remembering you. And she had one more wish. She wanted to sing for Shiva's dance. So she expressed that. Then Shiva told her to come to Tiruvalangadu. Tiruvalangadu is a place in Tamil Nadu. She went there. She sang in bliss. And that the collection of songs known as Muttanar Padikam. So she achieved a lot. She was the first lady to sing Padikam. She was Antati. And so many songs, and she was one of the saints of Tamil Bhakti movement, because the later period Sri Andal was one among them. So they all went throughout India, throughout our country, and spread Bhakti movement by singing songs in Tamil. So they all belong to the Tamil Bhakti movement. So much was achieved by Karaikal Ammayar. Never bothered about wealth or her body. That body, that is the outer appearance, is not at all important for us to achieve anything. And we have taken a human form. So what we learn from her is, we have taken the human form after many births. So the purpose of human form should be to reach God. That is, we should get moksham. To get moksham, what is necessary? To have the knowledge of Atman, to realize Atman. And we people give lot of importance to wealth and our beauty or physical appearance. Let us not. Let us remove that ignorance. Let us come out of that and have determination to achieve. So, she is inspiring us to make anything possible. At younger age, she renounced everything, both wealth and beauty. So, we should also be ready to renounce what is not required for us. So let us be happy or contented with what we have, and let us travel in the path of devotion. So let us realize Atma, let us follow the preachings of these saints. So when you realize Atma, you will definitely not be greedy, and you will not have any frustration, depression, because there is no disappointment, there is no demand. So there will not be any negativity in us. So that is why these saints, they taught us about Atma. So let us follow their preachings and make our life more peaceful. Thank you.